We got this big move on the low side, but I'm not really convinced about this bearish move. Yeah, last week I took a loss on FOMC as I was really bullish. Yeah, and this was my trade idea. I was really bullish, but uh, right before FOMC on Tuesday, we got an H4 market structure shift right here, and for me, right here on an H4 market structure shift. And for me, this was the first bearish sign that, probably this market wants to do something weird. And so I was able to close a big portion of my positions before FOMC, but I still took a loss. But then I managed to recover it on Thursday. Yeah. Price action from 22nd June up to, now it has been weird with a couple of those weeks that start with a bullish move on Monday and then just keep on going up, 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 up. We have had a series of those weeks, and for me, it's always sus and weird. And this is what happened even the week before leading up to FOMC. Yeah. But why I'm not convinced, first of all, I'm still bullish on the long term because of this monthly chart. As we can see, as calling out these highs, thinking that's where we are going. However, we didn't quite hit the highs and we got a very strong bearish move to the downside. However, as you can see, we have taken out already the monthly low from last month, and we are already in the monthly FVG, and this could be, a point to, it would be like support to push the market higher. However, looking at the weekly chart, there are a lot of bearish signs. We got a market structure shift to the lower side. We took out this FVG, we closed below it, and so these are all bearish confluences. However, what I'm looking at is I want to see this low taken out, and then we get probably a daily market structure shift or H4 market structure shift to the upside, and for me, that is my play in summary. So this is my play because of the bearish confluences on the weekly and the daily. I think this is what I anticipate the market to do, or what I want to see the market doing. What I want to see the market doing is to take out this low on the weekly, to give us that run of liquidity, purging liquidity lower, and then maybe we get a daily market structure shift, H4 market structure shift to the upside, supported with news like NFP and CPI, and then for me, I think we'll go up. But this bullish bias is mainly driven by this monthly chart, seeing as we have been quite bullish. So let's see. So with NFP coming up, CPI coming up, decided to sit on my hands to wait for NFP, you know, to wait for NFP, and then we see what the market reacts. So I'm not yet really convinced that we are well and truly bearish on the dollar until if we close this week bearish, especially actually for me to be fully bearish is if we close bearish below, you know, below this area, I'll be bearish. But I'm looking for a liquidity sweep below, market structure shift, and then we try to capture the upside. But before NFP, I think I'm not going to trade the market much. Also, aside from that, I'm trying to transition to gold and silver and equities, as I've seen that these are markets that are sort of engineered to move up fundamentally, and FX markets are more mean reverting. You can always search what it means for the market to be mean reverting versus trending upwards. But according to my research that I've been doing in the recent days, you can see that the forex market, especially Euro USD, is very mean reverting. So it's not so trending, so it doesn't trend so much. So people who are trading gold and silver have that advantage of you don't have to be the most skilled to trade those assets, as they're always pushing upwards. Not like 100% all the time pushing upwards, but you can always catch very big moves to the upside. So I'm transitioning to that. Hopefully by the end of this quarter, I'll be fully trading gold and silver and those markets. Yeah, thank you.